Welcome back to Retire with a Paycheck. I'm Jeremiah Nolen, and in episode 9, we talked about protecting your retirement from the three silent killers: taxes, inflation, and longevity. Today, we're going to explore something that might seem counterintuitive: how structure creates more freedom in retirement. Most people think freedom in retirement means having no schedule, no rules, and no restrictions. But after years of helping retirees build income plans, I've learned something different. Structure doesn't limit freedom, it actually creates it. When you know your bills are paid and your income is protected, you don't have to obsess over every headline or market swing. You're free to make decisions from a place of confidence and not fear. Let me share some real-world stories from clients who have implemented the Safe Bucket Blueprint and how it's transformed their retirement experience. First, meet Richard and Lisa. They came into my office with a sizable portfolio, over $1.4 million between IRAs and brokerage accounts, but they had no plan. Richard watched the market daily. Lisa kept spreadsheets tracking every single dollar. Their anxiety wasn't about having enough money. It was about not knowing how to use it safely. So we started with the Safe Bucket. We calculated their essential expenses, locked in guaranteed income to cover those needs, and mapped out a purpose-driven withdrawal plan. Then we layered in Social Security timing strategies and designed Roth conversion windows to manage future taxes. 3 months later, Lisa sent me an email. "I'm sleeping better at night. For the first time in a long time, I feel like we're in control." That's the power of structure. It gave them permission to stop worrying and actually start living. Next, let me tell you about Jeff and Dana. Jeff was a retired engineer, very analytical. Dana was the big picture thinker. Together, they wanted a plan that wasn't just about numbers, but about living well. They had a daughter starting a family and dreamed of helping with college costs. They also wanted to travel the country in an RV for a year, something they'd talked about for decades. So we created an income floor using guaranteed income sources to cover all their essential expenses. Then we earmarked a portion of their assets specifically as a travel fund and another portion for family gifting. We even projected different scenarios to see how their gifting plans would impact their long-term goals. The result? Jeff said, "This feels more like a life plan than a financial plan." And that's exactly the point. You see, when your income is structured intentionally, you can pursue your dreams without worrying about jeopardizing your security. Here's what these stories have in common. Freedom isn't just financial, it's emotional. When you structure your income with intention, you remove the daily burden of decision making. No more wondering whether you can take that trip, write that check to the grandkids, or replace the roof. According to a 2023 study by the Allianz Life, retirees with a written income plan report 44% higher levels of confidence and satisfaction in retirement compared to those without one. The takeaway? Freedom in retirement isn't about randomness. It's about clarity, and structure gives you that clarity. Let me share you one more story that really illustrates this point. I had a client who was terrified of spending any of her retirement savings. She had over $800,000 saved, but she was living on Social Security alone and denying herself basic comforts. She was so afraid of running out of money that she wasn't living at all. We implemented the Safe Bucket Blueprint and showed her exactly how much she could safely spend each month without ever running out of money. We automated her income so she received predictable monthly payments, just like when she was working. Within 6 months, she had taken her first vacation in years, updated her outdated furniture, and started helping her grandchildren with their education expenses. She told me, "Jeremiah, I finally have permission to enjoy my own money." Now that's what the right structure can do. The common thread in all these stories is this: when you have a clear framework for your retirement income, decisions become easier. You're not constantly second guessing yourself. You're not paralyzed by fear or uncertainty. You know what you can afford because you've built a plan that tells you. Structure doesn't constrain you. It liberates you from worry and gives you the confidence to actually enjoy your retirement. The Safe Bucket Blueprint provides that structure. Your essential needs are covered. Your growth investments have clear purposes. Your discretionary spending has defined boundaries. Within that framework, you have complete freedom to live the retirement you've earned. In our next episode, we're going to tie everything together. I'll show you exactly how to implement your own Safe Bucket blueprint step by step. We'll create your action plan for transitioning from where you are now to a structured, confident retirement. You'll walk away with clear next steps and the knowledge you need to build your own retirement paycheck. This has been a journey through retirement income planning, and we're almost at the destination. Don't miss the next episode where we put it all together. I'm Jeremiah Nolen, and I'll see you in episode 11.